Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. That'd be a good title. Hey, y'all. I think that's a good title. Let's start right now, right here. Good wheels toward men. Pizza on earth and good wheels toward men. We'll have a in the dark video. All right. All right, y'all in the dark now. So just hang in there tight. Hang in there tight with me because y'all about to hear me open up a can. Here. That's a can opener. All right. And once you open the can, it's all visible. The contents. That is, the contents are visible. All right, I'm just playing with y'all right now about a UFO being a tin can up in the air. Opening it up. And the contents are visible. What are the contents of a UFO? Well, pray with me first and ask God to privilege our ears to hear from Him. Because you must hear from Him and so must I. You must hear from Him and so must I. To have the truth.
Because where else will you get the truth? Oh, it's my truth. It's his truth.
Well, what are the contents of a UFO, huh?
Oh, it's my truth. Well, it's my truth.
Don't you want to know the truth? Just in case. How about the contents of that anti-aircraft missile?
What are the contents of it?
Do you know how to detonate it? Only if you know the contents, dude.
If you only know the contents, whether it's an alpha wave, a Z wave, or the zeta cross, elevator of a
Lithium ions.
Oh no, then we can destroy it. Oh, let's go.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, dudes. So, the truth. Let's pray. Jesus, please give us right now who listen to this and that man who prays it. Wait right along with me. Lawrence Anatolik, how about that? How about Lieutenant Colonel Darren Clark, U.S. Marine? U.S. Marine! Pray with me that it be your prayer that God would lead you to know exactly what the contents are. All right, let's keep on teaching on contents, all right? Of things that you love, Lawrence Anatolik and Lieutenant Colonel Clark. This is just for you. This will be just for you, okay? This in the dark video. Well, I got people. That's for you guys, all right? Both of you. One of you knows how much I love people. And the other, U.S. Army, Lawrence Anatolik, he don't know that love. Because he ain't never been my brother. Now, Darren Clark, you and I have been brothers. Now, why don't you go ahead and tell the corporal here, or why don't you tell the sergeant, Darren, why don't you tell him? All right, so we're going to go on to some more deep in-depth detail for you two at another time. About to make a lecture. Thank God people aren't watching or listening around the van. You know, it just bothers me when I'm out here parked like this. So I'm going over to Arizona, to some open land that I can record and make videos on and teach out of this van, this Mercedes Sprinter van. And now, this video, now it becomes for the supporters, all right? The supporters of the ministry of health that God has on this earth for us to do. So I'm going to send this over to you guys. I'm making some videos, and we're going to do some teaching eventually here, God willing, where I can just gather a bunch of people together and teach on how love is it's the can opener of the UFOs. Yeah. So if there are tin cans in the sky there, which there are planes, that are made of lightweight metals, and that are coming, some more serious and some already that have been made, V-shaped flying objects that, love, true love will knock them out of the sky, if you will. They'll have to land. They can't exist. So they're going into more of a, which I guess they always have been, lights, the spiritual people, the angels, the beings of heaven. And the human people have made a craft out of hardware. And they learned how to make that disc fly and hover by, I'm sure, spiritual insight into breaking apart what God has put together. Cadmium and selenium, and turning them into liquids and gases to oscillate inside of a turbine or wind. One blows this way in a circle and the other blows another way, and it creates the gases inside of a chamber, create anti-gravity. Gases of certain ions, like maybe barium and lithium was used, but there are more important trace elements in gas form that, when forced against one another in wind inside of a turbine with a glass barrier or a magnetic somehow barrier, it creates levitation. I've got to go to the bathroom. Whoo, my goodness. This is a good one.